on Toastmaster Rahul. Give a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Rahul. Okay, here's a speech type. I will be announcing his name, his title, his name. Toastmaster Rahul, fitness freak Toastmaster Rahul.
In this hustle bustle of life, there are people who stay behind. But there is something which goes ahead, and that is their tummies. People stand, but the tummies mark their presence even before the person has entered. And that is precisely what happened with a dear friend of mine whose name is Shrey. He's quite fair. Now Shrey has a problem with the third kind of people. I'll tell you what the third kind of people comprises of. The first kind comprises of people who eat to live. The second kind of people comprises of people who live to eat. And now there's a third kind who eat to live, to work out, to live longer, to eat again. And that category comprises of my protagonists, the fitness freaks. Now Shrey came up to me and said, Rahul, this is not happening. I asked, what's the problem? What happened? He says, how do you shake hand? He demonstrated that when we go, we shake hands in this manner, right? He says when the fitness freaks shake their hands, they don't shake hands like this. Their way of shaking hands is this. So that the biceps are always visible. Now when they walk, when a normal person walks, he walks something like this. But when Saurabh started gymming, his way of walking completely changed. Nothing else changed, but the way of walking changed. Now he started walking like this. Now I also have one more friend, a senior person. She runs on a daily basis. She's a marathon runner. So religiously, every day she puts images on Facebook telling us about the entire journey that she has covered on that particular day. Now many sitting in this room actually don't know that exactly 9 months back, I was not the lean Rahul Bhatnagar, apparently lean Rahul Bhatnagar that I am today, but I weighed 79 kgs. And I realized that fitness is very important in life. But I didn't realize this before facing a lot of hardships. My energy was always low. Whenever my mom told me to go upstairs, it took me a lot of time and a lot of panting as well. My work hours comparatively reduced and my energy was always down. And I realized that this is not going to happen. So I worked hard, I started walking and I went to the gym and everything worked in my favor. However, there was one thing that I realized then, and I was introduced to a not so bright side of fitness freaks, and that is steroids. Now, a lot of people actually have just read theoretically that steroids causes the BP to rise, that steroids causes acne, it causes us the blurred vision, and it also causes a lot of other problems. But I saw it in real. There was a friend I had who used to come to the gym every single day, work every day, work religiously for 2 hours every single day. Then one fine day, he was missing, which was strange actually. This continued for 3 days. And then one day, I got a call from my trainer. And he said that today morning, when he went for a bath, while he was lifting a bucket, he was not able to get up because he had a lot of water that got stored in his kidney. So that was the last time he tried lifting that bucket, only to never rise again. And it all happened because of the novice coach that he had in the gym who told him to take care and to use these steroids. The problem is that so many of us actually get fascinated by movie stars and celebrities. We get fascinated by their chiseled bodies. We get fascinated by the way they carry their persona on the screen. But there are 3 things that we actually don't realize. One, they have got trainers to guide them about even the minutest of food that they need to intake. Second, they have a lot of money to actually buy the kind of products that enhance your body's metabolism. And third, they also go through a process of getting rid of the ill effects that their body has due to those steroids, which sadly is not available to each one of us. And to add to that, even those celebrities cannot look like they look on the screen without photoshopped images and enhancing their own presence. I realized this, that it is tough to make a chiseled body within 6 months. Just like this gentleman said today, that it takes time. But I ask a question to each one of you. Do you think that it is only the coaches who have to be blamed for this? Are we also not equally responsible?
Yes.
When we are doing steroids, don't we know that it is going to harm our body? Don't we know that this is not at all good for us? But why we do it is because we are impatient. We are not ready to put in the kind of effort that is required to actually metamorphise this body. Trust me, to change the metabolism of your body is not easy. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. You want a chiseled body? Great. You want abs on your body? Even better. But be prepared to put in the kind of efforts. It will actually take you at least 3 to 4 years. If you are ready to put that effort, do it. If not, you're going to have a lot of ill effects on your health. And then nothing is much more better than your own happiness, I truly believe. Because with these steroids, your mood will always never be in a good state. So please, I pledge each one of you to do not take shortcuts in life and do not go onto the path which can never bring you back, because it is a path of no return. However, there's a good news also. Exactly 2 days back, I again met Shrey. Now Shrey has not lost weight, but he has understood the 2 essentials. First, shaking hands like this. Second, walking like this. And more importantly, the third thing that he has realized by religiously following Baba Ramdev is the ability to suck your stomach in when you walk like this or when you turn sideways. But trust me, in the future, Shrey will do a lot of good than bad to his body, because he realizes that it takes a lot of time and effort and energy to improve yourself. I also request each one of you to kindly follow Shrey, that Shrey and this Shrey, and wish him best of luck for his speech. Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Rob.